At the bottom of our oceans, in a world without light, pressure strong enough to crush steel and temperatures near freezing, there exist creatures that look like they belong in nightmares rather than on Earth. We've explored less than 1/5 of the deep sea, yet the life forms we've already discovered challenge our imagination, defy evolution as we know it, and haunt the darkest corners of scientific research. These are not ordinary animals. These are the most terrifying deep-sea creatures ever discovered. Imagine descending into the abyss, past the sunlit surface waters, through the twilight zone where light begins to fade, and then into the midnight zone, a realm of absolute darkness. Here sunlight cannot reach. Here survival demands bizarre adaptations. And what lurks in these depths is stranger and far more terrifying than any horror movie monster. One of the most infamous is the anglerfish. With its jagged teeth, grotesque mouth and a glowing lure sprouting from its head, this predator is a master of deception. In the pitch black, the tiny orb of light dangling before its face draws in unsuspecting prey. But when they get too close, the anglerfish's jaws snap shut with a ferocity that guarantees no escape. To make things even more unsettling, some species of anglerfish practice parasitic mating, where the tiny male fuses his body permanently into the female, reduced to nothing more than a living sack of sperm. Equally horrifying is the gulper eel. Unlike anything on land, its mouth is so massive it can unhinge and engulf prey larger than its own body. Imagine swimming in the abyss only to see a balloon-like jaw stretching wide in the darkness, swallowing you whole. The gulper eel's stomach can expand dramatically, allowing it to gorge on whatever unlucky animal drifts near enough. Then there are the giant isopods. Picture a pill bug from your backyard, but blown up to the size of a football. These armoured scavengers roam the ocean floor, feasting on the carcasses of dead whales, fish and even squid. With multiple legs, segmented exoskeletons and alien-like movements, they are a reminder that the deep sea is home to life forms that seem more like science fiction than biology. But few creatures are as unsettling as the vampire squid. Draped in a webbed, blood-red cloak, it looks like something born from Gothic horror. It does not suck blood despite its name, but its eerie appearance, with glowing eyes and ghostly bioluminescence, makes it one of the most bizarre creatures in the ocean. When threatened, the vampire squid turns itself inside out, wrapping its cloak-like arms around its body and flashing a display of glowing lights. A performance both beautiful and terrifying. And then comes the goblin shark. Often called a living fossil, this prehistoric predator is perhaps the closest thing we have to a real sea monster. Its most disturbing feature is its jaw. When attacking, the goblin shark's mouth shoots forward in a sudden thrust, revealing rows of sharp teeth before snapping back into place. It looks more alien than shark, as though it swam straight out of a nightmare from Earth's ancient past. The fangtooth fish is another deep-sea terror. With teeth so large they can't fit inside its mouth, this creature survives in one of the darkest, most hostile environments on Earth. Its grotesque appearance has earned it a fearsome reputation, but in truth, it's only about 6 inches long. Still, if something so small can look so terrifying, one has to wonder what larger predators may still be waiting in the darkness. Even smaller, but equally haunting, is the black dragonfish. Sleek, elongated, and equipped with needle-like fangs, it has the ability to produce its own light through bioluminescence. The females are armed with terrifying jaws and a light-producing barbell dangling from their chin to lure prey. To us it is a horror from the deep, to its prey it is death itself. But why do these creatures look so terrifying? Their monstrous forms are not the result of some cruel design, but of necessity. In a world without sunlight, where food is scarce and pressure is immense, survival demands extremes. Teeth that seem oversized, bodies that look grotesque, and lights that glow eerily in the blackness. All of these are tools honed by evolution to endure the most hostile habitat on Earth. And yet, here lies the most chilling truth of all. Scientists estimate that more than 90% of deep-sea life remains undiscovered. The anglerfish, the goblin shark, the gulper eel, these may only be the beginning. For every creature we've found, there may be countless more waiting in the shadows of the abyss, stranger, scarier, and more unimaginable than anything we've ever seen. The ocean depths are vast, they are dark, and they are filled with life that defies comprehension. But the monsters we've already discovered remind us of one haunting fact. We are only just beginning to scratch the surface of what hides beneath. The most terrifying deep-sea creatures may not have been found yet, and that is perhaps the most terrifying thought of all.